How people treat you will make or break them. Mm. People are starting to realize that if they did right by you, things are going well for them. They're finding success, and they're having a good time. But if they did you wrong, betrayed you, cast doubt on you, attacked you, not only have they cursed themselves, but they've also cursed their entire bloodline. Oh, so let's talk about it. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Sheba. I'm a transformation specialist, sovereignty coach, and ex lawyer, and I empower women, leaders, and creators to unleash their true selves, walk in purpose as divine disruptors, and create the life of their dreams. So, yeah, man, like people, it really is like, what is it? No weapons formed against me will prosper. And people who maybe like they didn't even realize it, they were just careless with you. They, didn't treat you as the sacred being that you are, Earth Angel. They didn't realize who you were. And so they mishandled you. Maybe they attacked you. Maybe they just, kind of turned against you. Maybe they just, I don't know, bro. They just weren't pouring into you the way that you pour into them and everyone else. And they're starting to see that that was a really bad move. They're regretting that. They're seeing, like, oh shit, like, I didn't see who Earth Angel was. Crap. I thought they were someone who I could just treat any type of way. I treat everyone else this way. I assumed I could treat Earth Angel the same way. And they're finding out, yeah, no, that doesn't work. You're too protected. You're too important to the divine's mission for there to be no consequences for mistreating you. So a lot of people are finding out the hard way, like, oh shit, maybe I should have thought twice before I let Earth Angel down, before I discarded them. Maybe they, they just didn't see you and they treated you poorly. They mistreated you because they couldn't see who you really were, Earth Angel. So they might have been like, and it's not even about you. It's about their own thing, their own kind of inadequacies and fears. But they were like, oh, Earth Angel thinks they're so great. They're so smart. They're so talented. Oh, everyone just loves them. And they maybe, they were like, I don't want it to go to Earth Angel's head. So they kind of were a little cold with you, a little guarded. They made you feel like you weren't doing enough. They made you feel like you had to be smaller or more useful to them. You couldn't be in your fullest power because this person was just making you feel like that was wrong, like that was bad. And those people are starting to find out like, oh shit, that was a bad idea. And you're so powerful, you're so pure, have such integrity that it was holding some situations and people together. So some people might be in the middle. They might have gotten you to a certain point in your life. They may have, supported you, given you whatever, tools, resources, experiences you needed to become the beautiful, powerful Earth Angel that you are today. But somewhere along the way, they got led astray. They turned into your matrix handler and they tried to keep you small. They tried to keep you afraid. They tried to convince you that their way, the way that benefits them, is the way you have to be. They might have made you feel like, yeah, you just have to be small. You have to be dimmer than you are. And so, you removed yourself, or these people were removed from your life. And like any powerful glue or binding agent, sometimes you'll like take off, I don't know, something sticky and like it's such a strong bonding agent that like the thing holds together even though there isn't anything technically holding it anymore. Just the residue of the glue, but eventually it starts to fall apart. And that's how it is with you. Like, you are so powerful. You are such an integral part of this relationship, this community, this group, that for a little while after the betrayal, the mistreatment, the mishandling, things seemed like it was going all right for them, for the people who mistreated you. Things went along as usual. But the farther you got from them, the, less your influence was contributing, the more they started to fall apart. Then the cracks started to show. It started to get a little colder once you left, Earth Angel. And that's what people are seeing. They're seeing like, oh shit, like, is that who Earth Angel was? And I was out here treating them like they were just some commoner, some regular person. But, it works the opposite way, no weapons formed against you will prosper. And, the people that help you, they will prosper. And so, yeah, the people who held space for you, who, like heard what you were, going through, and they, spoke life into you. They, made you feel like you weren't crazy. They affirmed you. They were like, yes, what you're doing totally makes sense. Those people, things are going well for them. Like, they bless you, they will be blessed. Blessing you is the, savviest investment, the highest ROI thing someone can do. And, for the people who didn't get the memo, listen, some people are here to get it wrong. Some people are here to learn through trial and error how they're supposed to treat someone, how they're supposed to treat someone sacred. And what happens if you mishandle something that should be treated sacredly. And they're seeing that, like, not only was mistreating you, like, is that negatively affecting them, causing them to fail, it's also cursing everyone around them. Ooh, that's how dire the consequences are of going against someone like you, Earth Angel. And listen, don't feel bad. Like, they should have known, they're all adults, and, there's lots of books that give a similar kind of message of, like, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. But instead, motherfuckers put their grubby little mitts all over you, tried to make you feel small, tried to make you, feel wrong, tried to make you feel like you shouldn't use your voice, you shouldn't express yourself, that you're doing it wrong. And, they're going to find out. Okay. I'm someone who loves to F around and find out too. So on some level, I get it. Some people have to learn. They have to feel the pain to learn. So some people have to feel the pain of your absence and the pain of the consequences of not treating an Earth Angel the way they should be treated. Yeah, God was like, touch not my anointed, and you're out here treating an Earth Angel like this? Oh, okay. That's a choice. And so I also have to tell you, Earth Angel, you also are included in people. So you have the capacity to, like, how you treat yourself will make or break you. So if you are the people who are abandoning you, who are betraying you, who are making you feel small, who are talking you out of your dreams, who are pointing out all the reasons why it's going to fail and why it's never going to work and why you have to stay out of your power, babe, you've just cursed yourself and your entire bloodline. Now, I feel like if you resonate with my messages and this message so far, like, you are not the one to betray yourself. But I think this is just to give you some added encouragement, some added incentive in those times where you might feel, a little bit more pressure to mistreat yourself, abandon yourself, treat yourself as common, treat yourself, you know, not sacredly, when you let just any old body around you, when you do something you don't want to do. Babe, you sure you want to mess with an earth angel like that? Your mission is so powerful that, like, there are built-in divine fail safes that, like, even if you wanted to betray yourself, betray the mission, it wouldn't work. It'll just be so uncomfortable. It'll be so, like, everything will be going wrong for you. And it will go wrong as long as you betray yourself. It will go wrong as long as form yourself as a weapon against you. And like, that's how it is for anyone. Like, you don't get a pass on mistreating yourself. In fact, you have more context and backstory. So you have even less excuse to betray yourself. I know you won't, but listen, the more, you are going to be getting more success, wielding more power, more influence, and you might be presented with the opportunity to act out of integrity, to betray yourself, abandon yourself. And so, let this message be a reminder. I hope my, kind of distinct voice pops up in your head and is like, are you treating yourself like someone you love? Are you abandoning yourself? Would your inner child approve of who you're trying to keep them around? Would your inner child approve of, how you're forcing them to do something they don't want to do? Because it's not just about you. It's not just going to harm you. It's going to harm your bloodline. So I hate to raise the stakes, but I mean, them's the stakes, all right? But you're a powerful earth angel, so, you don't have to worry about it. I know you understanding the consequences just affirms what you already know. But yeah, don't you be a weapon that forms against you. You want to prosper. You're here to prosper. So I feel like it's kind of like, it's not even a thing. It's like, you're here to prosper, so you're not going to betray yourself. So yeah, keep listening to your trusted inner voice and know that, yeah, the way people treat you will make or break them. The way people treat you will determine whether they are successful and whether they fail. It will determine whether they will honor and promote their family, their bloodline, and whether they will be the cause of ruin and downfall for their entire bloodline just because they went against an earth angel. Oh, tried to warn them. Listen, some people are here to get it wrong. Some people are here to show the rest of us the consequences of going against an earth angel like yourself. So, anyway, I've delivered the message, babe. The quality of someone's life depends on how they treat you, including you. The quality of your life depends on how you treat you. If you're just letting anybody treat you any type of way, we're not self-sabotaging. You're here to prosper. So, anyway, I've delivered the message. Let me know what you think, okay? Like, comment, subscribe. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one, head on over to my website, ShebaNewmanBlount.com, and go back and watch some of these episodes, babe. Learn how I became the woman who went from easily receiving $5,000 to effortlessly receiving $100,000 every single month, creating generational wealth and legacy for my bloodline. And I did that because I make sure to treat myself well. And I surround myself with people who treat me well. The people who pour into me, they are poured into. They benefit. They have successful lives. And then they pour that back into me. And it's just a beautiful, like, cycle of reciprocity and, it's like watering, nurturing, pouring over. Yeah. So let me know what you think, okay? Yeah. I'll talk to you Earth Angels tomorrow, okay? Love you. Bye.